We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Joe Musgrove, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Joe Musgrove, a strike-throwing machine, not known for throwing a lot of strikeouts. 4-pitch mix, Matt. Fastball, slider, curveball, and changeup. He needs all four. He doesn't have any one pitch that sticks out that's a dominant pitch, so he needs all of his pitches. The key for Joe is throwing strikes early on in the count.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. And we are set for baseball here this evening. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up. On to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 14 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, that's going to wake everyone up. First pitch of the game. Now you understand why the manager puts this beast in the leadoff spot.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's gone just 2 for 15. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
The first baseman, number 44.
And with that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is big Chris Bryant. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Nope.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Cubs have an early 1-0 lead. John Lester gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit this one.
So here's Adam Frazier, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center. 3rd home run for him on the year, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
Into the box now, Brian Reynolds. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Josh.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far this season, Bell is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Behind 0-2 now. Too high. 1-2.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Now another 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Almora in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Colin.
Now batting, Colin Moran. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. And that's in there for a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Second inning coming up. All even now at 1-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Wilson Contreras.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Line, but speared on a hop. One there on to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Albert Almora. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Into the box, Daniel Descalso. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. There's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-1 Chicago. Here's Gregory Polanco, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way. Polanco, or El Cafe as he's sometimes referred to. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Behind 0-2 now. Fastball just missed above the zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The 1-1. Line drive base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jacob Stallings. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. All right, back at Lester on the mound. There's Descalso on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping into the box, John Lester, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making this pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Out in front of it, strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, his second of the game, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. And with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. The next Cub up, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Now the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 Chicago. So here now is the pitcher, Joe Musgrove, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball. So I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
The left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find him.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
A ball and no strikes. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Frazier leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Hayward to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 and 2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only one run is going to score. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. To the plate now, Colin Moran. As he'll take a look at ball one. Second and third here, one man out. Popped him up. Bryant has room in foul territory. 2 gone.
Great scoring opportunity missed right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Ready with the 0-1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that's going to hop over the wall for a ground rule double, but it won't matter much as they'll take the lead anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him, and what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
A base hit in his first trip. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Again, he sends it out of play. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. Bucks out in front, 5-4. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle, right to him. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Second baseman, Daniel DeScalzo.
Now at the plate, Daniel DeScalzo looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Gonzalez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And the deficit holds at 5-4. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is